The perpetrators simultaneously reappear. According to the latest update from commentator Li Muyang, Song Yiren posted on Weibo on November 19th, stating, "Anyone who dares to challenge the bottom line of the Chinese people will be struck head-on." Below, she reposted a statement from Xinhua News Agency, which reads, "The erroneous remarks made by Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi regarding Taiwan have fundamentally undermined the political foundation of China-Japan relations, provoking the indignation and condemnation of the Chinese people. Should the Japanese side refuse to retract and persist in its mistakes, China will have no choice but to take firm and resolute countermeasures, and all resulting consequences shall be borne by Japan." This was a clear attempt to echo the CCP's propaganda line. Her IP address shows she's currently in Beijing. Another key figure, Fan Shiqi, labeled by netizens as a murderer, has also grown increasingly active. He launched live streams to promote his new show Promise Me I'll Act, and even posted a series of smiling photos on Weibo. His frequent public appearances suggest he's testing the waters, gauging public reaction for a potential comeback. Meanwhile, in her October 10th statement, Tian Hairong, who once claimed she rarely went online, has suddenly become extremely active since November, relentlessly promoting her new film My World Without Me, which she both co-directed and starred in. Since Yu Menglong was tortured to death, a total speech ban has been enforced across mainland China. Tian Hairong is suspected of being the very person who once handed Yu a hotel room card, demanded money, and framed him. She is now reportedly implicated in his murder case, accused of providing false testimony on behalf of red-haired Chen Qingsong. As a result, Tian Hairong's work is facing widespread boycotts. Even before its release, her film had already received a wave of negative reviews, yet she continues to push forward against public outrage. Is it confidence or something else entirely? According to Tian, the project involved no pay. Everyone participated voluntarily. There was no budget, no filming location. Each actor simply recorded scenes at home to save money. She even joked that the film's theme was saving the cost of a movie ticket so everyone can have a better New Year. To create this film, Tian said she studied numerous filmmaking techniques, including how money laundering is done through movies. She insisted she learned this not to do it herself, but to understand the process and avoid false accusations in the future. She explained that she learned from experienced insiders that there are three main ways money is laundered in the Chinese film industry: inflating actor salaries, artificially raising pay to move illegal funds, exaggerating production costs, for example, claiming an explosion scene costs 1 million yuan when it actually costs only tens of thousands. Once the set burns, the evidence is gone. Ghost screenings, midnight showings with absurd ticket prices, sometimes as high as 1,000 yuan each. For instance, the film Ip Man 3 was reportedly used to launder over 30 million yuan, around 4.2 million USD. Some even claim 80 million yuan, though the exact figure remains uncertain. Tian said that after years of watching movies, even she can't tell which ones were clean or not. But when a film claims an investment of hundreds of millions and earns only tens of thousands, or when a high-budget drama features cheap costumes and fake sets, those, she said, are obvious red flags. The same pattern is often seen in television dramas boasting massive budgets. She revealed that the funds being laundered through such productions often come from human trafficking, drug smuggling, corruption, and bribery, all forms of dirty money funneled into the industry. That's why, she said, her own team must stay vigilant and avoid being tainted by such corruption. She ended by giving special thanks to everyone who participated in the film. Commentator Li Muyang pointed out that under the CCP's rule, filmmaking in China is full of hidden dealings and shady mechanisms. It's why so many opportunists rush into the business. Whether a movie is good or bad, profitable or not, that doesn't matter. What matters is that once the project is complete, vast amounts of black money have been turned white, safely pocketed by those behind the scenes. Up next, we uncover another chilling mystery in China's entertainment world. The sudden disappearance of actress Chen Duling. Rumors claim she's been secretly transferred to Yunnan, a region known as a cross-border hub for trafficking, and the very same place where the late actor Yu Menglong was exiled for 3 years to teach, a period still wrapped in secrecy. We'll also update you on the case of actor Junchen. Up next is another alarming update. Before we begin, please note that what follows comes from psychics and spiritual readers, whose visions have shown striking similarities with what was previously revealed in Yu Menglong's case. Please watch with an open mind and draw your own conclusions. Alright, let's dive in. Chen Duling may have been taken to Yunnan. On November 17th, psychic Tai William discussed Chen Duling's mysterious disappearance. They hesitated to believe something truly tragic had happened. Yet the visions were clear. Chen is being detained and threatened in an underground room, possibly even confined to a psychiatric hospital. According to her reading, Chen might have accidentally uncovered it. William warned, once someone is labeled insane, whatever they say instantly loses all credibility. In China, psychiatric institutions have long been accused of treating patients like prisoners. On November 17th, Tai William conducted another reading. The result? Chen is still alive, but in very poor health. Those holding her have reportedly removed her from the hospital. She's said to be physically abused by her agent and people around her, often beaten so badly, the same pattern that allegedly happened to Yu Menglong before his death. When this happens, she's hidden from cameras, then secretly treated by doctors. William described Chen as quiet, shy, and intelligent, with a deep love for art and music. Her father, a university professor, never wanted her to enter show business, but she was born for the stage. Sadly, once inside the industry, it became a nightmare. Like Yu Menglong, Chen is said to have made powerful enemies, individuals who harass her relentlessly. Some influential figures reportedly mocked her, saying, "We did that to your friend. What can you do about it?" This emotional torment, they believe, pushed her into a mental breakdown. Despite everything, Tai William insists Chen is alive, though under heavy surveillance. Her phone, social media, and every message are monitored. Because she's known to be honest, she once confided a secret to someone who later betrayed her, leaking her private information, leading to her psychiatric confinement. Some fans tried to help her escape, but failed. The Curtain of the Universe, New Revelations. A female metaphysics practitioner from the YouTube channel The Curtain of the Universe also shared her insights, aligning closely with Tai William's visions. She claimed that many people remain imprisoned in basements or secret facilities. Her tarot readings showed splintering factions within the controlling forces, chaos inside the system. Yet those in power still track every move of their captives. Despite the secrecy, more clues about their cruelty keep surfacing. Chen Duling and Junchen now stand at the center of this growing storm, their situations appearing far from normal, as if something much darker is unfolding behind closed doors. According to the reading, Chen Duling has been secretly relocated. While she appears in public events in big cities, the truth is that she's been moved to Yunnan, near the Southeast Asian border, an area linked to trafficking, forced exploitation, and hidden labor networks. Notable updates on Junchen. The same practitioner revealed alarming news about actor Junchen. She claimed he's in critical condition, possibly comatose or semi-conscious, even hallucinating. The tarot vision showed his energy fading, his consciousness barely clinging between life and death. Guo's case allegedly involves a powerful older man, a key figure deeply tied to his situation. Like Chen, Guo has reportedly been transferred across provinces and may have even been moved abroad. Sloan Bella's vision. The Yunnan secret. Let's turn to psychic Sloan Bella, who on November 5th revealed her spiritual reading about Yu Menglong's 3-year exile teaching in Yunnan. She said Yu was drugged, secretly filmed, and blackmailed, and that the students he taught appeared and vanished mysteriously. Most disturbingly, she described that the food he was given contained little pigs. I must use this term to avoid censorship, but I hope viewers can probably understand the implication. After returning from that rural school, Yu appeared emaciated and lifeless, looking like a different person altogether. Sloan said, "He looked starved. He was a celebrity. How could he not afford to eat?" When she asked Yu's spirit why he went there, his energy replied that he was forced, not by choice, his mind hijacked and reprogrammed. Yu's spirit said, "I have to think the way you want me to think, because if I don't, I'll be beaten." This aligns with the information we previously reported. Observers have noted that Yu Menglong seemed like a completely different person before and after his time teaching in Yunnan. His eyes no longer held the same clarity and joy they once did. Sloan saw visions of water flowing and electrodes attached to his fingers. When she asked why he refused to eat, Yu's spirit answered, "Because I know what they fed me." He eventually stopped eating, realizing what the food contained. During that time, the little pigs were all around him. He taught them, befriended them, and one by one, they disappeared, breaking him completely. He was told, "Obey us or stay here in this wasteland forever. If you want to return, you must serve us." Sloan believed the exile to Yunnan wasn't random. She said Yu was punished for refusing to let his name be used to register shell companies that laundered money for powerful elites. Those companies, allegedly under his identity, were tied to Myanmar and Cambodia scam compounds, where millions of Chinese citizens were trafficked, their organs harvested, and even bone marrow from little pigs used to create so-called immortality drugs. Because Yu resisted, they forced him into complicity. His own students became part of that chain, and he unknowingly became trapped in it. Netizens investigating Yu's death later found his name linked to a Hubei new energy company that supplied electricity to fraud compounds in Myanmar. Further digging revealed the main investor of the film, The Sacrificer, was Chen Duling, who is also the boss of those scam parks. The lead actor, Gu Shangwei, belongs to China Vision Shangying Beijing International Media, whose legal representative is Li Wei, a PLA general. Li Wei also controls two suspected money-laundering shell companies, Wanwei Cultural Industry and Wanwei Film. Major corporations like Hunan TV, Mango Media, Shanghai Tianyu Media, Guohua Technology Group, Old Ray Pictures, Shide Group, and Tianjin Deep Blue Film Media have all indirectly invested in Wanwei Film, forming a closed laundering network supporting Cambodia's Prince Group. The most dangerous moment has arrived. Masked blogger warns of a new CCP trafficking chain. In our November 19 episode, we reported on the black masked blogger who previously exposed the horrific scam compounds where women over 40 were forced into online fraud while also being used as surrogates, giving birth to so-called piglets. The bone marrow of these piglets was extracted for use in regenerative stem cell treatments and anti-aging drugs. Today, the masked blogger released another video and warned that what he feared most has already begun. He said, "The demons are developing a brand new industrial chain. The most dangerous moment has arrived." A Chinese man working in Singapore, after watching the video, became deeply alarmed and emailed commentator Li, urging him to share it publicly. He especially wanted to warn unmarried or single middle-aged women in mainland China. Do not let emotions cloud your judgment. Don't fall into traps in the name of love, or the consequences will be terrifying. However, the targets are not limited to Chinese citizens. Anyone, in any country, could become a victim. This is absolutely not alarmism. 80% of China's youth have lost hope. Yu Menglong's death was the final trigger. Yu Menglong's death did not simply expose the darkness within China's entertainment industry. It revealed the deep, pervasive despair spreading across Chinese society as a whole. Today, nearly 80% of young people under the age of 30 in China are disillusioned with the regime. Fresh graduates openly mock themselves as the last generation, choosing to lie flat. Housing prices have been cut in half, job losses continue to surge, and capital keeps fleeing the country. In this climate, the tragedy of Yu Menglong became the final straw that broke the public's psychological defenses. Yet even in the darkness, we have witnessed the light of humanity. While the CCP has been desperately enforcing stability behind the Great Firewall, deleting posts, banning accounts, silencing discussions, outside that firewall, the wave of support for Yu Menglong continues to grow, spreading everywhere. And one question has lingered for more than 2 months since his death. Why has the government still not provided any conclusion after all this time? According to the Great Current Affairs channel, one netizen offered a compelling argument. First, if the authorities truly had hands reaching the heavens, they would have produced a flawless report long ago, forced the family to sign it, and closed the case within 3 to 5 days. Second, they didn't do that. To this day, there has been no statement from the family, nor any forged letter of authorization. This means the family has not compromised, they are not under full control. And third, this suggests internal conflict. The police may not be fully aligned. Some individuals may be resisting passively, or perhaps high-level political infighting in Beijing is playing out through this very case. No matter how powerful the protectors may be, they are still afraid of being burned themselves. They cannot fabricate evidence so easily. This is why the wave of voices demanding justice for Yu Menglong cannot stop. Every share, every discussion puts pressure on those trying to bury the truth and buys precious time for justice. As long as the family does not sign, and as long as we do not forget, this case is not over. And one clear conclusion remains: unless the CCP is eradicated, no one will ever be truly safe, and the world will never know peace. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you found this analysis valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.